So we always emphasize at Sanctus that you can bring anything, whether it's personal, professional, whether you're doing well or whether you're struggling. But the big question is, does coaching actually work? Statistics show that 70% of those who use coaching see improved work performance, improved relationships, more effective communication skills. And several studies also show how coaching can improve both your inner experience and your outer reality, impacting your performance, well-being, coping, work attitudes, and goal-directed self-regulation. In fact, one of the studies done by Henley Business School shows that coaching has a much bigger impact than manager training. So what actually happens in a coaching session? It can be quite tricky to explain coaching to someone who's never been, in the same way that it's hard to describe what an apple tastes like if you've never tasted an apple, or what does the color blue look like if you've never seen it. To me, when I first had coaching, it felt so different that I wasn't quite sure what was happening. But I can use an analogy just to give you a sense of the difference between coaching and training. If, let's say, you want to start swimming, you can watch a lot of YouTube videos, you can read up on swimming, you can have a better idea of all the different strokes, but until you get into the water, you're not really swimming, are you? That is more akin to training. Training is about knowledge acquisition. Coaching is about getting into the pool. It's about learning how your body moves and having a coach, a swimming coach in this instance, help you to discover what that knowledge actually means to you in the water. Professional coaching works in a very similar way. The coach helps you see yourself more clearly. Like a swimming coach would help you recognize how your stroke might be off, a personal coach or an executive coach might help you see how your behavior or how the way that you're talking or showing up is impacting on other people and impacting on your work. So when you show up for a coaching session, it's an opportunity to self-reflect, to see yourself better, to get different perspectives, and to hone the knowledge that's already within you in a way that really works for you and in a way that you can apply to your day-to-day. Sanctus Coaching is there to support you across your entire life journey and any context. Let's say you start your new career and you have an opportunity to step into a manager role. This is a great space to use the Sanctus space because your coach can help you work through imposterism, lack of confidence, negotiation, setting boundaries, really finding structured ways of having those feedback and tricky conversations to step into that new role. We all know that life doesn't just go on a linear line upwards. Inevitably, challenges will arise, personal and professional, and maybe one day you wake up and someone close to you passed away, a parent or a friend or a loved one. In those moments, it's really important for us to have the support that we need. And this is another opportunity for you to step into the Sanctus space. You may not be working on performance outcomes or goals, but simply have a compassionate ear to listen, to cry, to let something off your chest, and just to be with the grief. And then later in your career, when you're nearing the end, you might be asking yourself, did I do enough? Have I left a legacy? What am I going to do with all this free time? What is my wife going to do with me when I'm at home all the time? This is a great opportunity again to spend time with your Sanctus coach and just reflect, what is it that you'd like to end with? How do you want to close this chapter? And how do you want to enter this new golden era with consciousness, with a sense of intention, and really live your life in a way that you want to and not just let life happen to you? For us, it's important that our Sanctus coaches are there across professional and personal domains and across all those life moments, whether it's early, middle, or late in your career, and whatever the next situation brings. Sanctus Coaching is there to support you in all of life's moments, the ups and the downs, all of the different life events, both personally and professionally.